It's thinking about it. How the hell did it get out of that? Hello, welcome once again to the channel on this horrible week here in the UK, and the latest storm is about to hit us. So on with the video, and today's video is all about the advanced return to home. So the advanced return to home makes its way back through its terrain, dodging obstacles that's in the way, depending on how you've got that set, whether it be optimal or preset. So you know me, I like to go out and test these things, and I put the Mini 4 Pro under extreme pressure. I put it in an impossible situation to try and test its capabilities of getting out of the situation. Now, flying with the Mini 3 Pro or the likes of the Mini 2 can have catastrophic consequences if you're flying under bridges or in tunnels, that kind of thing, because it has no upward facing sensors. So if it was to go into fail safe and you was under a bridge, the first thing this is going to do is go up. It's not going to see anything above it, and it's going to crash. Let's get straight into the video and let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So you can see I've got the Mini 4 underneath a canopy on this playing field, and the intentions is to see what happens when we hit return to home. And as you can see, it's making its way out. Once it's clear, it's up and away. You can see the flight path, that new AR flight path, which in this instance is quite good. And it's making its way to the home point. Gimbal down in a minute. There we go. And it's making its way to the home point. So I'm just going to cancel that and move on to test number 2. So in this second test, I decided to put some obstacles in the way. These are the posts that's in the way, just to see if it makes any difference. So let's hit the return to home. And it's thinking about it. It's moved out the way of the post. It's dodging the sheeting above, and now it's clear and it's making its way up again with that flight path. I think this is quite good actually. In this instance, I didn't actually like it, to be fair. When it first came out, I thought it was a bit gimmicky, but showing that flight path coming underneath that canopy is something else. Okay, we'll cancel this one and we'll move on to test number 3. So test number 3 is facing away from which way it came in, and this post in the way. Let's hit return to home and see what it does. Okay, so it's dodging that post just there. It's keeping low, and it's finding its way out. And up she goes on its way to the home point. I think it's quite remarkable actually how this can work. So if you're flying under a bridge and you was to lose connection, it would certainly find its way out. Okay, let's summarise it back in the studio. So there we go, that wraps it up, and as Bruce Forsyth always used to say, didn't he do well? And I think you'll agree that the Mini 4 Pro did extremely well, dodging them posts and not rising up. And you saw that AR pattern on the return to home, where it actually started underneath that shelter, and as it came out it went up and it followed its way back to the home point. Now, just as a disclaimer here, if you're attempting to fly under bridges or in tunnels, just remember, if it's dark under the bridges or it's dark in a tunnel, the sensors will not work, or probably won't work due to the low light. So just bear that in mind. And just because you've seen what I did in that video, under that shelter there was lots of light coming through. So that's just one thing to bear in mind. Just be careful. It'd be like flying at night. If those vision assist sensors don't work, you're going to be in trouble. Having said all that, flying under bridges and tunnels, if you've got plenty of light, then I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. But just double check before you do. So I hope you found the video useful and informative and you've got something out of it. If you have, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong, and all the rest of it that goes with it. And you might like to watch these couple of videos just here that I've chosen for you, and if you do, I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.